In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Timberline Chainsaw Sharpener. It comes with this bag. You open up the bag. Inside there's the sharpener, and there's some instructions on how to use the sharpener. It has 3 knobs and a pawl with a knob to adjust the pawl. Let's look inside. And there are the guides. So there's just a good look at it. You'll also get a handle to turn the carbide cutter. You had to assemble the cutter, but it works out great. Now most videos show you a nice clean chainsaw, brand new, that they use to show how to use products. As you can see, mine is not clean. We'll zoom in a little bit and let you take a better look at how dirty and how used this thing actually is. And you'll notice the chain is actually loose. I'm going to show you how to fix that and show you how it should be properly adjusted. But now, yeah, just for the heck of it, I went ahead and cleaned up the chainsaw to make it look like a nice new chainsaw. Still got the gap. Now, the chain should not be that loose. What you want to do is these 2 bolts right here on the steel. Loosen those 2 bolts up. And after you got them loosened up, excuse me, hand in the way, you're going to take the bar, pull it outward, and push it up. It'll take out that slack. This is the way it should be. It should be tight. You should be able to pull it and have it snap back up against the bar. After you've loosened up those 2 knobs, you want to stick a screwdriver in there and run it out. Now, I'm at the point in the video where we got to talking about the little green link in the chain. And as you can see, I've got my chainsaw in a vise. You don't have to use a vise to use this sharpener, but most people do in these videos. So I set the sharpener on top of the chainsaw blade. Remember the green link. That's going to be your starting point. And you can see the green link inside. I'm going to adjust this to where the paws are up against the blade that I'm going to sharpen of the chain. And then I'm going to make adjustments from there. And there is. What you're going to do is start off by inserting the carbide cutter into the Timberline sharpener tool. And you want to make that cutter go all the way through, as I'm struggling to do right here and hold the camera at the same time. Yeah, like that. And then you'll make your adjustments with the knobs. You'll adjust the knobs on both sides and then go for the middle knob. Now, some videos that you may see on this doesn't do anything with a middle knob or leaves it out, but it's very important. As you can see, it goes down and clamps to the bar, and that keeps you from having to readjust it later. It's adjusted where it is. So you don't have to mess with readjusting it at any point. The only adjustments you'll do here from this point on are the pawl adjustments with that little knob right there. What I'm doing is tightening it up. Then I'll readjust the chain. It should go in just a little bit snug for sharpening. Adjust it a little bit more. And once it's going in a little snug, you just turn the handle clockwise on the carbide cutter handle. The one thing you really should do is oil the carbide cutter. The carbide cutter needs oiling to keep the debris from the sharpening off of the guides. And it makes the process go a lot easier. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil on the carbide cutter. And that was 3-in-1 oil that I used. Insert the cutter into the guide. Turn it clockwise. Keep turning it clockwise. And when you want it to come out, keep turning it clockwise and just slightly pull out. And that sharpens that teeth. You can see the sharpened teeth right there after I pulled it out. Then you just continue sharpening one tooth after another. When you're done with that side, you can switch around to the other side. Just remember, when you get all the way back around to the grain length, you shouldn't have to adjust the cutter again. When you switch sides and go to sharpening the other side, I'm going to go ahead and sharpen another tooth of the chain. And I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a good clean. Yeah, so. And this right here will show you the metal debris on the cutter. So it's actually cutting, removing metal. As I said, when you want to change to the other side, start sharpening the other teeth. You don't have to move any of the settings. Same way. Turn it clockwise to go in and clockwise coming out. Just pull a little bit when you're rotating. And that will sharpen the opposite teeth of the chain. Again, I like to keep it oiled with 3-in-1 oil. Yet another shameless plug for 3-in-1 oil. And clean it with 3-in-1 oil. And yet again, another shameless plug for 3-in-1 oil.
What?
It just makes that carbide cutter work so much better.
Wow!
And keeps it clean. So, like I said, you don't have to use a vise, and when you get done sharpening, you'll unloosen all the knobs like I'm doing here. And then you want to clean the sharpener. You can see the metal debris on it from all the sharpening. Now you can just use a towel, a paper towel, whatever. I like to use some WD-40 or a parts cleaner and spray inside, get all that loosened up, and then I'll take a paper towel and wipe all that clean. You don't need to oil it when you're finished with it. Just clean it really good, and it'll be ready for the next use. Now, the Timberline Chainsaw Sharpener is the fastest, easiest to use chainsaw sharpener that I've ever come across. It does a great job of sharpening. I mean, factory sharp, brand new. And your chainsaw chain is good to go. I love the Timberline Chainsaw Sharpener. It's awesome. Get one. Link in the description. Just to show you that I've used that chainsaw, I've sawed up all of this. With that chainsaw. And that was a whole tree that fell. And that was a huge pine that went all the way out to here. And I still got some more wood to saw with it. Thanks for watching.